All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to begin this lesson by giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High and the proper names in the Paleo Hebrew tongue. I want to say Kal Halayim, La Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakakadash Ma'amath. Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, whom the world eagerly and willingly call God of Jehovah. Bahashim meaning in the name of. Yahushai meaning he who delivers, whom the world eagerly and willingly call JC today. I want to give a double honor to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who rule well, and another double honor to my elder as well, Ahar One bin Yashar Allah of the Lions Den camp here in Jacksonville, Florida. Salutations to the 144,000 hopeful elect pushing this truth across the four winds, and to the 1/3 remnant believers on Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, Shalom, Shalom. It's going to be a quick lesson put together through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, and I pray that it be edifying. So I'm going to start off in the book of Proverbs, chapter 24 and verse 30. I went by the field of the slothful, and by the vineyard of a man void of understanding. And lo, it was all grown over with thorns, and nettles had covered the face thereof, and the stone walls thereof was broken down. Then I saw and considered it well, and looked upon it, and received instruction. Yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep, so shall thy poverty come, as one that travaileth, and thy want as an armed man. So imagine a scenario of nobody's coming to cut your grass. You see what I'm saying? Or America, basically nobody's coming to cut or trim the grass or tend to the fields. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna have grass start to sprout from the concrete. You know, you're gonna have the vines start to climb up the walls. So that's what's going to happen if nobody gets up and work and do the work. You see what I'm saying? So the point being of this lesson is we don't want to have a slothful spirit. He says he went by the field of the slothful and the vineyard of the man void of understanding, and it was all grown over with thorns. That means he ain't been getting up and he ain't been working. You know, he haven't been attending to the things that he's supposed to be attended to. You feel what I'm saying? So it gets to a point to where the vineyards, the grass is going to sprout over your buildings. You see what I'm saying? All type of, you know what I'm saying? All type of stuff. So the point being this lesson, man, never get to the point to where you're not increasing. You stand stagnant. You know, you grew to a certain level in this truth and you just stayed at that point in the truth. You didn't grow. You feel what I'm saying? You don't want to get to that point. You want to continuously have a spirit to grow and get to the next level. You feel what I'm saying? And that's not just with life, but mainly this truth. You feel what I'm saying? Your physical body, your mind, your spirit. You know, you don't want to have the same understanding that you had as a 13-year-old boy and, you know, become a 30-year-old man and you stuck in your ways. You gotta put that off. You know, you got to go through some form of adversity. You feel what I'm saying? Some form of trials and tribulations. And you got to learn from it. Grow through it. You see what I'm saying? Become a new man after every trial and tribulation. But when you sit there and you just stagnant, you know, not reading, you know, not dropping lessons, not watching lessons. You feel what I'm saying? Not occupied. You wake up, you say a prayer, then you go on about your day. Fuck off the day. You feel what I'm saying? Play the game all day, scroll on social media all day. You feel what I'm saying? You're not growing, especially if this same conversation been had 50 million times. You're not growing, man. You got to grow. You feel what I'm saying? I'm the type of person, you got certain individuals that are brothers in this truth. I done came across brothers, and I know me being angry, straight to the point type of brother, hey, that's going to rub somebody the wrong way. And you rubbing Yahweh Shema sheep the wrong way. They don't want to hear that. They don't want to be around it. I don't want to be around no lazy ass, unmotivated ass individual. That shit grind my gears. You feel what I'm saying? If the wake up, work 10 hours, and then you immediately go and work out for 3 hours, and then you hit class and work some more. You see what I'm saying? I can't be. It's like I can't be around that shit. It's like it's a fire in me, and it's gonna automatically want to force me to help you get to your level. You know, and I pray that Yahweh Shema Shah light a fire in each and every single last one of my brothers, man, and allow them to see what type of man that they are. You know what I'm saying? And allow them to love themselves. You have to love yourself out here, man. You don't want to have a spirit of bullshitting, wasting every day, fucking off. You ain't gonna get nowhere. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna go to the next precept. Hold on, let me get the next precept because I don't want to ramble too much. It's gonna be in the book of Ecclesiastes. No, let's say Proverbs chapter 13. Just a few. Right, Proverbs chapter 13 and verse 4. The soul of the sluggard desireth and have nothing, but the soul of the diligent shall be made fat. So, right, we're going to have hella riches in the kingdom. We're going to have hella wisdom, knowledge, understanding on this side. And the Lord might even bless us with a little bit of riches on this side. You feel what I'm saying? But you got to work for it, you know. And that didn't always come with physical work, you know, which you know, the scriptures say that if you ain't going to work, you ain't going to eat. But guess what? We got brothers that's going to come through for us at all times. You feel what I'm saying? Or the Lord going to send you a blessing some way, some shape, some fashions, whatever. And I know I'm talking kind of fast. I'm just a little bit excited right now, you know. But the Lord going to always send us a blessing and make sure that we eat, especially if we out here serving him in truth and sincerity. But the point being is, you don't want to be out here just bullshit, man. I remember being skinny and vulnerable. You feel what I'm saying? Vulnerable. And living in a society full of bullies. And it made me want to work hard and have a certain spirit so I won't get bullied no more. Imagine you going through this and your best friend got a big heart. Your best friend, a lover, he got a big heart, right? But the wolves out there gonna see him as a bitch. They gonna call him a bitch. He got a big heart. He don't want to fight. He don't want to hurt nobody. You feel what I'm saying? I had a situation where that was me and my best friend growing up, living out east, growing up out east where it's straight sharks and wolves. You know, me and my best friend walking to school. You know, people always wanted to bully him because his mom always gave him money to go through the lunch line. They used to call him Rich Boy. So by him getting the name Rich Boy and him having being somebody with a big heart, probably 108 pounds, you know, ain't never got in a fight in his life. He had people trying to bully him. So we walking to school one day. It's two guys from 1200 block. It's a hood out here in Jacksonville, Florida. All right. They standing by the train tracks waiting for my best friend to come in so they could jump him. So I immediately we walking, you know, we having me and him talking. We see him. We already know what it is. I know he's scared. You feel what I'm saying? The boys immediately went to pulling up their pants. I mean, nah, fuck that. Y'all fighting me today. Yeah, fuck you and your brother. Y'all fighting me today. I don't want to hear nothing. All that trying to bully, you fighting me today. Now they don't want to fight. So imagine him seeing this, right? Him seeing that I'm finna fight for him. Every single situation, I'm finna fight for him. He don't want to fight no more. He just think that I'm gonna fight all his damn battles. You feel what I'm saying? So it gets to a point where I had to tell him, hey, bro, you gonna have to fight for yourself, bro. If you ain't gonna fight for yourself, I can't fight for you. I'm not finna keep fighting all your damn battles and you over here scared and shit, always making up a damn excuse. Your stomach hurt, this and that, and now you don't want to fight. Hell no, you gotta fight, bro. They're gonna keep bullying you. You feel what I'm saying? What you gonna do when I'm not around? You have to get up and you have to work. You have to put in some type of work for yourself. You have to want it. You feel what I'm saying? And this can be applied in all aspects of life. You sit right here complaining that women don't want to be with you, but the bitches looking at you, they don't see that you love yourself. You know, get up and work out and real deal go through that adversity and become a new creature, and pussy gonna fall out the sky. I'm trying to tell you, I was skinny, I was vulnerable, I was dusty, and I was crusty. I'm still that on to a certain level. You feel what I'm saying? And I was invisible. Levi jeans, low self-esteem, he on black people meet. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't never in my life been on no dating app or no dating website or none of that shit, and not knocking it to the brothers that was doing it, but that was me. Levi jeans, low self-esteem. You feel what I'm saying? Man, what's the first thing somebody, Isaiah 4:1, man, bro, listen. Wake up every day 100 days, 100 nights, and put work in on yourself. And you're not gonna be pressed about certain. It's gonna fall out the sky. You're gonna take your ass to Publix to get some dinner. Pussy is falling out the sky. You taking your ass to the gym. You see what I'm saying? To work out. The women is falling out the sky. You see what I'm saying? You going on Walmart, whatever. You going on about you ain't even gotta approach no female no more. They gonna approach you. You feel what I'm saying? So the moral of the story, man, get up and work. Get up and work on yourself. 100 days, 100 nights, excluding the Sabbath and the new moons and the high holy days. Get up and work on yourself. You get up and work on yourself, you're not going to be, it's going to eliminate some of your problems. It ain't going to eliminate all your problems. You feel what I'm saying? But it's going to eliminate some of your problems. You feel what I'm saying? And first and foremost, getting up and working for Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua. And that's going to eliminate damn 90% of your problems. But guess what? You still got to take Yahushua's yoke, because this yoke is easy. More of the story, you don't want to sit there damn complacent every single damn day, bullshitting every single damn day. And me being the type of brother that I am, I'm not going to allow it. I'm not going to allow it. I'm going to say something about it every single day. You're going to hate me. I'm trying to tell you. I'm going to say something about it every single day because I see who you are, and I see who you can be, and I know what type of potential you have. You feel what I'm saying? So by me seeing the type of potential that you have as a person, as an individual, it made me want to help you get up and, which I'm going to watch my mouth when it comes to y'all about Shema Shah Sheep. You feel what I'm saying? But it make me want to help you get to the next level. Because obviously you don't see what I see when it comes to you. So you have to get up and you have to make some shit shake. You got to get up. You got to be strong. I don't want to be no Jacob's trouble. You know what I'm saying? You done fucked off this whole time, wasted 15 years straight. Oh, Jacob's trouble right around the corner. The Lord got me. The Lord got me. You ain't did shit this whole damn time. Right? Jacob's trouble come. We got a battle right here. We got to fight. You stand off in the corner while I'm doing all the fight. Hell no. Hell no. Go ahead, get in that paint. Get your feet wet. Let me see what you gonna do. Go ahead and get your ass whooping. As a matter of fact, you got to take about 17 ass whoopings. You see what I'm saying? But it's all good though. We got the Lord. You see right here. Oh, the Lord got us. Well, guess what? Now we got to walk 10 miles for some food. You feel? My legs hurt. I don't want to hear that shit, man. Go ahead and get the fuck around me with that shit, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Your legs wouldn't be hurting if you would have been running them fucking 8 miles every week like I was doing. You feel what I'm saying? Your legs won't be hurting. Now you complaining and shit. You see what I'm saying? Because it's an unbalance. It's an unbalance. You bullshit and sitting down all damn day, fucking off. You see what I'm saying? Well, you could be working on yourself. Like my elder tell me all the time, bro. When you get in your solitary, when you get in that solitary confinement, the Lord don't sit there and get depressed. You see what I'm saying? You sit there, you get depressed. You in your mind, you start thinking about shit. Now next thing you know, you finna go get some drink. I know, because I done been there. I done did it. You finna go get some drink. Now you finna go get some drink. Once the drink wear off, you're going to be depressed again. What you finna do? You finna do the same shit again. You finna do the same shit 15 days in a row. You feel what I'm saying? Hell no. Go run 10 miles. Go throw 10,000 punches. You see what I'm saying? Go do 500 push-ups a day. You see what I'm saying? Run to the gym, do your 3-hour workout, then run home. You feel what I'm saying? Read 10 chapters in the morning, then go to sleep. Wake up and read 10 chapters at night. You feel what I'm saying? Do something. Do something. Watch hella lessons and afflict the flesh today, or whatever the case may be. And I'm just throwing things out there. This is Proverbs chapter 20, verse 4. The sluggard will not plow by reason of the cold. Therefore shall he beg in the harvest and have nothing. So right, man. Right. That's 2/3 of our people bullshitting around. You see what I'm saying? Somewhere all up at IUIC congregation, they ain't have to do their own work. They just had to keep the law. You feel what I'm saying? That's all they had to do. They ain't got to do their own work. We do our work, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shah. So therefore, we're going to eat. The sluggard will not plow by reason of the cold. Therefore shall he beg in the harvest and have nothing. You don't want to have that spirit, man. You don't want to be out there all fucked up, high and dry. You see what I'm saying? Which we all know that the Most High going to help us. We know, but guess what? We might have to do the heavy lifting like the Maccabees. See what I'm saying? So you don't want to sit there bullshit and wasting your time away. You want to work because you love the Lord first and foremost. You love yourself. I'm trying to tell you, you put work in on yourself, you ain't gonna have to worry about no damn females. That's the last thing that's gonna be on your mind is some females. You gonna fuck around and have to. And when you get to a point to where you done worked on yourself, you done honed yourself through the spirit, power of Yahweh Shem Shah, you became a new person in the mind, the body, and the spirit. You gonna have to put a certain restriction on yourself when it comes to females, because you will fuck around and get around a female just because you look good, and that bitch gonna be draining your ass dry. She gonna be like a damn leech. You gonna be constantly decreasing, and she gonna be constantly increasing. And then next thing you know, after she done sucked all your damn blood, you ain't gonna have shit else to give. And guess what? She gonna be shining her fucking light that she done stole from you. You feel what I'm saying? So it's always gonna be a restriction, but it's gonna limit most of your problems. It's gonna working hard on yourself gonna help you see who you are as a man, help you love yourself more. You have to love yourself out here. You feel what I'm saying? And that was just my prayer before I came here. I prayed the Lord, like real deal, light a fire in each and every single last one of my brothers. Light a fire in each and every single last one of my brothers that can't no man put out. You see what I'm saying? And my brothers get to seeing it for himself. Nobody got to tell him to get up and do it. He gonna do it because he love himself. You see, he ain't finna just let no wicked ass woman come around and steal his light. You see what I'm saying? Because he love himself. You see what I'm saying? So right, I'm gonna get one last precept. And Salakia, if I was rambling, or you feel as if that this lesson was talking shit or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I stepped on your toes or whatever the case may be. You know, if that's the case, then guess what? Work harder. Who cares? Work harder. You know, you ain't. You know, get up and work harder. You know, plain and simple. It says, Ecclesiastes chapter 9 and verse 10, whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with all thy might, for there is no work, nor device, nor knowledge, nor wisdom in the grave, whither thou goest. So whatever you do, man, do it with all your might. You feel what I'm saying? Do it with all your might. Serve the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua with all your might. You feel what I'm saying? Read to get understanding, you know, so you can have an answer when somebody asks you whatever question they ask you. You feel what I'm saying? Work out with the mindset that we finna have to go to war. Yeah, the Lord gonna protect us. He gonna make sure that we win. But you still gonna have to fight. You know, you still gonna have to get in that paint. You know, you still gonna have to, the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom. So you might as well go ahead and get it started right now. Go ahead and get it started right now. So when the time comes, you'll be more confident knowing that Yahweh Shem Yahshua gave you everything that you worked hard for. And he allowed you to keep it, increase it. You feel what I'm saying? So right, it says, whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy might, for there is no work, nor device, nor knowledge, nor wisdom in the grave, whither thou goest. You see what I'm saying? So just what it is, man. Work harder on yourself. You know, first and foremost for the Lord, secondly for yourself. You know, and I pray this lesson was edifying. Shalom, on to the next.